What is going on, everybody? Back on it. Demon Slayer Season 3, Episode 7. Curious kind of where we go with it here. I haven't been a fan of the last handful of episodes. Just from a, I guess, storytelling, power scaling type explanation on things. And I also didn't like the way that they... You know how animes do all the time, so it's not just a Demon Slayer thing, but like the death fake out to then give a backstory to when we know that character is not going to die. I would bet my life's fortune on it. Like, we know Genya was not going to die there, and they used it as a vehicle to show his backstory when we know he's not going to die. I would have just preferred to have gotten his backstory in a different type of way than like a death fake out type thing. Even though I did enjoy his backstory, I don't like the way it was executed. And the power scaling with these upper moons, like, they don't seem that strong for some reason. Because I've gotten explained, at least my interpretation is, even though they're splitting, the main four that we see on screen, the one with the staff, the one that flies, the one with the fan, and the one with the spear, each one of those four is equal strength as if they were just one upper moon themselves. So essentially we have four upper moon. They're getting pushed around by a half demon hybrid Genya, and Tanjiro, who's just fresh off of being bedridden, is able to just like push them out of the way. Like, honestly, if it wasn't for their object abilities, they don't seem to be worth a damn. But I'm sure they're gonna get their power. You know how animes goes. The villains start out strong, then the main character has to do something that pushes the villain to then go to another level, and then we go that final trump level and take them out. So we're kind of at that stage right now. We saw like the upper moons split and got their different abilities that they do, but then Tanjiro and Nezuko fuse this kind of crazy ability with this pink flame dragon stuff going on, and now the demons should go above that, and then we'll have to go above that one more time. So we got that going on. We got the other demon in the pot, all that shit going on. Homegirl's got her whip blade sword looking wild as hell, and we're chasing around the little miniature upper moon. We still don't even know if beheading them actually does it, if you have to like stab the tongue or anything like that. I'm curious what's going to make them stronger. Is it going to be them fusing back into one like ultimate thing, or do they all individually get an upgrade? Who knows? We'll see. We shall see. Let's see what we got. Watch him be the strongest one, actually. Like, when they all fuse back together, he, like, elevates or some shit. What the fuck is that? We haven't seen what that is. That looks like... Did the four of them... What the fuck is happening? Bro, is he even making any progress with that slice? Yeah, I was about to say. Why does that look like Enru from One Piece? Why is this thing taking so long to actually hit Tanjiro? He should have been dead by now. Like, get... Oh. They gave us the triple replay. Tanjiro could have been dead there. Holy shit. What the fluff am I looking at? What is this Hashirama wood dragon shit? And so is this one we just never accounted for because he said it didn't have the scent of any of the other ones? Or did the other ones just like say, alright, enough of the bullshit, and like fuse together? So to say, nothing for her to lose a limb. We just sprout him right back. We're good. We're good. How much longer can she keep this up too, by the way? I feel like she's had to regen a decent amount here. Eh? What is this Ultimate Super Saiyan one? Is this the power-up we were talking about? Is this the Ultimate Warrior? Did they 4 of them fuse together? Or is it a complete separate one? I'm so confused. Or is it the 4 of them together? They fused, the 4 of them. They're all gone. Yeah, they fused together. That's what I figured. That's what we were talking about at the beginning. Maybe the strongest version of them is all of them coming back together into one. We didn't even get to see him regen. I wanted to see him regen, by the way, all those holes. Oh. Oh wow, so that's not a willing thing. I thought they willing came together, like Power Rangers Unite. But no, he just said, fluff this, I'm over it. Damn, look at this Super Saiyan Golden Warrior we got going right here. I'm loving the like Enru drum thing he's got floating behind his back and shit. Looks pretty dope. He's gonna just... I thought he was just gonna fire off a round at us to see what would happen. He needs to keep that one on him. I'm taking that little one and putting him right in my pocket and telling him good fucking luck. Yes, exactly. Now show me you mean business. I'm tired of these upper moons thinking they're better and let themselves get jumped and killed. Show me you mean business. Okay? Like, clearly meaning business. He's not going to kill Tanjiro because Tanjiro doesn't die here. Actually, probably none of them die. So I don't know what he would have to do to show me that he means business. Because just from anime writing in general, Tanjiro's not going to die here. Nezuko's not going to die here. Genya's not going to die here because I'm sure he's going to have a reunion with his brother. So I really don't know how he shows us that he means business. Maybe he kills one of the other Hashiras, maybe? Do you see how much just stronger he is than them? Like, just the fear that's on them? I feel like he could blink on them and behead them, like, instantly. Like, they're shook. Fear. He's about to piss down his legs. He can regen. Well, are we all just gonna look at each other, or... This is where we might need the girl to show up. I don't want Tanjiro to handle this because I don't feel like he's there yet. But he probably will. What makes us villains? I guess to him, that is weak. That does make him a villain, I guess. I love like the bass drop animation change they gave When they like zoom in on an upper's face. He didn't like that. He said I had to do what I had to do. I still need clarification on what Genya is, man. How did he become this, and how is it able to happen? Can the rest of us do it? Us being able to regen and have demon abilities would be very helpful. Look at his Hashira wood golem dragon back there. Interesting. He get the little Super Saiyan boy. He gives me like a Kid Gohan vibe. What is this soundtrack? Never heard this. I like the Beerus gold plated. Are we all just gonna look at each other or what? I don't know. Oh. 'Is that how he controls them? Do we even know if we can cut that? And it was an interesting touch that they made there because... Oh, he's over here drowning and shit. Are we saying that had Nezuko's blood not run out, which I don't even know how it run out, are we saying it maybe like, maybe we burned through the blood because of all the fire? Are we saying had it not run out, would he have been able to behead the little one there, or was that convenient purpose? I don't know. So we just gonna sit in there and drown, or? He wasn't able to penetrate it. He's not gonna die here. He could die this season, but I don't think he dies here. So what do we do? Uh-oh. Powerful flashback moment. The girl could be coming their way, but wasn't she was already on the Tanjiro side, was she not? Ready to accept that. Eh? Eh? That doesn't even sound like Tanjiro's voice. Sounds like the Master's voice, but in Tanjiro's body. Yeah. I won't let you inside. Like he's not just gonna kill you. You're lucky he didn't kill you there. Like, if he wanted to, this dude could be turned into red mist if he wanted to. What's he doing back there? He's still working on it? With all that's going down? My man. Are you aware of what's happening out here in the streets? He's so locked in, the world could be dying around him. He's so locked in, yeah. I like how they give the eye, where the mouth is, they give it mouth animations, like when he frowns or smiles. Well, clearly he felt that. Yeah, he's showing the emotion in his face, you can see. Okay, we might need some. Are we gonna see his face? Oh, wow. Man looks gorgeous. I think he looks better than Inosuke, to be honest. Why? Because it was not about him. Okay, we can't take any more of those attacks, though. We need help. Serious help. One more, like he's gonna just behead us the next time, so... Yeah, it's nothing to kill him. And see, this is what I'm saying with these upper moons. As he's going through his death scenes, crisis right now. They were humans at one point, and they're so cocky, and they have so much emotions, but man... They play with their food, and it ends up with them dead. How do we get out of this, by the way? He said he used up the last bit of breathing he had. Who's gonna come along, though? But what do you do when somebody doesn't come along? Not just in this instance, but in anything in the future from this. Sometimes you have to do it. Sometimes you could say someone will come along, but sometimes nobody will come along. It's got to be you. True, he might be thinking of... How the hell do we do this, man? Yeah, maybe you guys can both pierce the same point? His eyes moved. Oh shit. What the fuck is this 4D thing? Bro, how have you not passed out? Oh god. You gonna get a second wind and flex and bust out of here or what? He said he used up the last little bit of breath he had in his lungs for that thrust attack. Yeah, he did get stabbed. Blood, like, release it, or... Is any, like, what? If the girl doesn't come, I do not know how we get out of this, unless there's some kind of, like, loophole within the system. We have enough time to find out. He just gave him a bunch of... Which, I don't know if that logically would work, but I get what he just did. He just gave his life for him. He gave his life for him, by the way. Which, I'm not sure how that's how that would scientifically work. But hey. Is that what the master looks like without the scar on his face? Now he's got enough air to give a decent technique, huh? I need you to flex and bust out of here. There it is. But I mean, the kid's dead. No? His father. Their eyes are identical. That was it? Damn. Very interesting dynamics we had between the two. There were some great shots of Golden Super Saiyan Kid Buu over here, depending on which one we want. I think there might have been one where he like first came undone. I love the look. Again, I mean, it's never going to be an issue with Demon Slayer. They're always... That might have been the shot right there. Ooh, hold on. Is there any more besides that one, though? Like when he first just dripped. When he showed up on the scene looking crazy as hell. Actually, I think one of the better shots might have been when Genya was... Yeah. So I'm curious. Do all four of them possess that ability to just say, fuck it, I'm absorbing the rest of you, and I'm going to ascend? Or is it just that one? Like, if they all get pushed to the brink, can one of them make that executive decision? Or is it just that one? I mean, that one was the most level-headed one of the group. Because the other ones were trying to, like, get out of it. Like, they didn't want to do that. Which I guess because they don't want to go back in. Because they said, you know, it's been so long since I've been split off type shit. But I love when they do this with the upper moons. This shot right here. Where they go zoom in on their face with the bass drop. Yeah, that's always great. It's actually a pretty great shot right there. Oops. Oopsie. Yeah, that's pretty good. We'll go with that. Actually, nah. Changed my mind. I want to see if there's any better ones. Because just the whole look looks great. This is only rank 4, by the way. I'm curious if there's a level beyond this. I really don't know. We'll go with that one. We'll go with that. Yeah, right here. Cool. So they have the ability to split, and we called this at the beginning of the episode of classic anime kind of style recipe. Villains look strong as shit. Main characters do something to get the upper hand. Then the villain's like, okay, I gotta stop messing around. Then they show their level to go further beyond, which has to then make us finally come and like completely take them off. So we're at that like 3rd out of 4th stage right now. Again, we don't even know if this is it. I'm still under the impression that when push comes to shove, that small one is gonna have like some kind of final form. I don't know if the kid like has to consume him and they go to their final peak, or the last one, and when all the other emotions are like plucked off and killed, he just rages. I still think there's a part to play for that little one, other than him just being the last thing you have to kill. I think the look looks great though with that. I think he looks great. He's got some like wood dragon going on back there. I don't know if he now possesses all the other abilities, or is it literally just, you know, he's stronger base form, he's quicker, faster, quicker regen, and now just controls whatever that wooden thing is. I have absolutely no idea. I do think it looks great though. I don't know how we deal with that, but I'm sure Tanjiro will figure it out. I just don't think we're there yet. Because how you go from, like Genya and Tanjiro here, how you go from like shaking at your knees out of his just aura, power, presence, to then maybe 2 episodes from now being able to just throw hands with him would be mind-blowing to me, but we'll kind of see what happens with that. I thought the other part, the second half of the episode, was pretty dope, of when like he did not waver. Like he sat there and he's gonna keep working on that blade. That was pretty cool. But again, the Hashiras, not just Hashiras, all the demons, they just have fault, and the fault is cockiness. All of them. Which I get, like most situations you're never threatened, but you never are until you are. And you want to keep bullshitting, keep being cocky, you end up dead, which we see happen all the time. He could easily kill those 2 swordsmen, and he probably could have killed the Hashira inside the water bubble if he wanted to, instead of just leaving him unattended. He chose not to. But again, I'm sure he's gonna have a further beyond point that he goes to, the one in the jars. I didn't like how the wood dragons looked when they first came on to the scene, but the more they started showing them, the better they looked, so that was interesting. But we'll play around with it. Again, the transformations and the animations are killing it right now. So we'll see what the story has to offer. Appreciate it, everybody. Like, share, subscribe as always.